It's Wednesday afternoon here on Quixie 98.3, which means it's time for Furever Friends. It's, of course, your weekly dose of cute and fluffy. We get to talk with the Hardin County Animal Shelter about some animals that need new forever homes. And to do that today, we've got the pleasure of being joined by Mike McNutt. How's it going, Mike?
Oh, it's going excellent. Beautiful day today.
It is. You know, I'll take the cooler temperatures, though. I'm done with the heat already.
I'm just the opposite. I'm kind of been enjoying the warm, to be honest with you. It's just I've been enjoying being able to get outside and do stuff.
Yeah, well, that's true. I have been able to get outside and get plenty of stuff done. And, you know, another thing that you can do outside, of course, is play with the dogs. Dogs love it, throwing the ball or frisbee in the yard, and they chase it. And they're enjoying the nice weather just as much as we are.
Oh yeah, and I have two Boston Terriers that enjoy a Kong frisbee that I fly to them, and then they decide to shake and
Yeah.
and it's funny because the minute they come in from the heat, they go straight. We have it's basically a small water bed is what I'm going to say for dogs, but it's a cooling pad. And it's funny because my wife will set it up before we come in, and the male walks in and then flops down on it like it's, like he's worked so hard, and he's been out there every bit of, 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's funny how much he loves his cooling pad. So.
Absolutely. Well, and that's important when the heat comes. Make sure they've got some way to stay cool, shade, and water. So that's important too.
Yes.
All right. So, what kind of cute and fluffy do you have for us this week?
Well, this week we have Nyx. Nyx is a 3-year-old spayed female Rottweiler Black Lab mix that weighs around 80 pounds. So she's a big girl. She recently got to go on a doggy day out adventure, and we found out she loves to go for car rides, take long walks at the lake, and enjoys meeting new dog friends along the way. She does pretty good on leash, but does like to make frequent stops to check out new smells.
Oh,
She has been at our shelter awaiting her new people for over 2 months, but if you're looking for a laid-back companion that likes to give puppy kisses, Nyx might be the one for you. She did really good on her doggy day out, evidently, which is basically where a volunteer takes her out and spends the day with her and then brings her back. So
yeah.
It's good for the dog. It's good for the people.
Absolutely. And that picture looks like maybe it was probably taken on that doggy day out. Definitely enjoying that.
Yes. And our cat for this week is Riley. Riley is a 12-week-old neuter male kitten and gray tiger striped fur and green eyes. He is an active and fun-loving little fellow that loves people almost as much as he loves toys. He's been at the shelter waiting to meet his new family for the last 4 weeks.
Cute kitten.
Now, we currently are kind of busting at the seams with animals. We're asking everybody to help us empty our kennels. We're having a $25 adoption special starting today, May 26th. The special includes all adoptable pets, and they will still receive all their normal vetting, including their spay and neuter. Be sure to check out our adoptable pets by visiting Pet Finder and findingrover.com.
Pet Finder and Finding Rover. Absolutely. Perfect. All right. So, I'm going to ask, what do the numbers look like?
Okay, well, we have talked about 322 animals, and we have adopted out 317.
That's still good. I like it.
That is very good. And hopefully this adoption special will take care of that. We're still on a limited entry situation.
Sure.
But even with that being said, $25 for an animal that, an older animal, it's pretty much done with its veterinary care for a year, with the exception of having them checked out. We always recommend that you go to your vet and have them checked out because we cannot guarantee the health of any animal. I mean, we only have them a limited time. All we can do is check them out and get them into a home. And of course, for me, one of the best relationships in my life is my relationship with my veterinarian. And, Hardin County is blessed with a lot of extremely talented veterinarians out there in the community. So.
Yep, absolutely. So, Mike, if people have questions or they like more information, where's that contact information? I know they can do the adoption paperwork and the donation. So, where can they get all that?
Well, of course, they can look us up on Facebook at Hardin County Animal Shelter KY. They can also go to hcky.org, which is where they will find our online application. They can look at our adoptable animals on petfinder.com and on findingrover.com. And of course, if they would care to leave a donation, they can find that on the hcky.org for any donation that they want to make to help care for the shelter pets.
Absolutely, and that's very important that and we're also going to make sure that we've got the links. Anytime you find these podcasts out there on the website, on Facebook, on YouTube, because we post it in all those different locations, we want to make sure those links are there as well to make it as easy as possible for people to make those adoptions and remove any barriers or donations. And of course, we want to also thank Pet Supplies Plus. We've done this show since 2017 with their help. Furever Friends brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus on Towne Drive in Elizabethtown.